Hi everyone, we are Tweet Games and this is the second part of the playthrough video about the solo game we started with Nia. You can find the first part on our channel. Let's go! Spring Draft, 4 new scrolls. Rainbow's End? No, we don't like it. Supreme Knowledge? Nia prefers experience over knowledge, so better skip it. Teleport and Shortcut are good for us. Pay 6 gold. First action of the summer, we play Teleport. Spend 11 gold plus 2 mana, and we also need our hero to be next to a portal, which is true. So we seal that portal, gain 1 resource of choice, Lares, as usual, deal 1 damage to Set, and increase Lumen rating by 1. The interesting thing about Teleport is that it allows your hero to travel across the Outerlands, so we can get near to Moloch. To say it's Moloch's secret, we need 5 areas in the same region. We actually have 6 areas in area region, so we spend 1 hero resource to get its secret, Blazing Pit. Deal 1 damage to Moloch, increase the Lumen rating as usual, then increase Mithril protection by 1 step. End of the siege. Next action, we activate the Lares to fight Moloch. Spend 1 Lares resource, 3 remaining, so Nia powers goes up to 4, enough to match Moloch armor. Sacrifice 1 scroll to pierce its armor, we choose Teleport, which has done. And finally, we deal 1 damage. We don't like to spend our winter nearby Moloch, so with the last hero resource we travel away. End of summer. Return creature blessing and take a new one. We choose Spirit Blessing. Autumn. We got 21 point of Lumen rating plus 3 gold production, so that makes 24 gold of production. Two hero resource. Oops, we have to resolve the mana cycle before. Not a problem. The 4 dark matter became 2 Genasi, we got no mana, and we get back to production. We get 1 Mithril resource and 4 mana resource. In the end, we flip up the Spirit Blessing to gain 2 more mana. Winter time, Void time. The event Show a Vanish. It is the Seraph special move. According to the counterclockwise spin, Set goes on the first cross region edge area. There. Leaves a portal behind itself and spreads Nil all around that portal. Then Set performs its course, and we feed it with our 2 Genasi. Time for spring. We draw. Everything flows. Shamanism, Warlock Spire and Deposit of Mithril. We skip the Warlock Spire and keep all the rest. Spend 9 gold to acquire these 3 scrolls. First action of the summer, we play Exile Colony. It costs 16 gold and is a Mithril scroll, so to play it we can also spend Mithril resources. Each one is worth 3 gold. We decide to spend 4 Mithril resources for 12 gold and add 4 more gold to reach 16. Exile Colony is a stronghold that goes on an edge area, the external circle of the Outer Lands. We place it here. We gain 1 mana and 1 gold for the placement bonus. Double it thanks to Nia ability, and we also gain 1 hero resource, as usual when we place a stronghold. We are thinking that we need 3 portals to siege Marduk's secret, and we are at 2, so we need a plan to make the third. We play Shortcut to travel hero inside the region where hero is. So we place Nia on our Scorch area. And then we resolve the second part of Shortcut, gaining 1 resource of choice. We like Lares. Let's travel to Marduk. 1 hero resource and 1, 2, 3, here we are. Standard action, we spend 7 mana to seal a portal next to our hero. It deals 1 damage to the Marduk. We gain 1 step of Lumen rating and also 1 resource of choice. Lares again. We activate Lares to fight Marduk. Spend 1 Lares, there are 4 remaining, so Nia's power is 5, same of Marduk armor. We still have to spend 1 mana to pierce its armor, and so we deal 1 damage. We now got 3 portals, so we can siege Marduk's secret. We spend 1 hero resource and gain the Tablet of Destinies. Deal 1 damage to Marduk, increase our Lumen rating and gain 1 mana production. With the last hero action, we gather. Placement bonus under Nia is 2 gold, so we gain 2 gold. We are done, return our blessing and take the hero blessing. Autumn Harvest. Nothing in the mana cycle to handle, so we get 27 gold. 2 hero resource, 1 mithril and 5 mana. Flip up the blessing and gain 1 more gold and 1 hero resource. Winter time. The event is Hecate's Decay. Marduk moves, portal nil nil. Then, instead of its course, the void calls for a different course. As the event says, we have to choose between discarding one scroll from our hand or decrease our Lumen rating by 1 step. We choose to discard Spirits at Work that hasn't found space in our game since now. End of winter. It is spring again. Good berries, afterthought, both are very good for us. Prismatic Sphere need 3 enchant tags, we have only 1. Darksteed is too late for it. We spend 6 gold to acquire good berries and afterthought. Summer starts with everything flows. 13 gold and 2 Genasi. So we can place a Vitae next to one of our seal. Here. We cover the bonus and we get it, 1 gold and 1 Genasi. Nie make it double. Then we also have the Vitae bonus. It is 1 creature resource, but we own no scroll that can collect creature, or 1 spirit resource, Lars of course. Blooming Vitae deals 1 damage to a seraph in that region, so Set, take it. Then we spend 1 hero resource to travel just 1 area to reach our seal. After that, we play Good Berries. We spend 5 gold and 1 mana to make some berries. We can get 3 resources among Genasi and Hero, any combination. We choose to take 3 Genasi, but we could take 1 Genasi and 2 Hero, or 1 Hero and 2 Genasi, or 3 Hero resources. We are on our seal, so we can play Shamanism. Spend 11 gold, and for each life tag we own, we add a Shaman on it. We got 2 life tag, so 2 Shaman. Then we spend 1 hero resource to travel and reach Set. We activate Lares as we are next to Set, fight it, sacrifice 1 Lares, Nie power burst to 5. We add 1 Genasi to pierce Set armor and we deal 1 damage. It's time for Afterthought. we need to own 2 Tinker tags to play it, and we have them. So we pay our 2 gold, and we can activate again one of our exhausted scroll. We opt for Lars. We have to pay its activation cost again. So we sacrifice 1 Lars. This time, Neo Power only reached 4, so we add 1 hero resource to get 5. We also spend the usual Genasi to pierce set armor, and we deal another damage to it. To be clear, playing Afterthought and activating Lars through it is only one action. This is important in a multiplayer game because you have the limit of 2 actions for each round table. We have nothing more to do for this summer, so we return the Hero Blessing and we choose the Mithril Blessing. Autumn, we have no dark matter, then mana converts into dark matter, and then we produce 32 gold, two hero resources, 1 mithril, 5 mana, and 2 more mithril from the blessings. Wintertime, it's Moloch. It spins, then moves 3 stride, portal, nil, nil. The event is Ares Fog. It doesn't activate Moloch cores, as you can notice from the different background, black instead of blue. Instead we have to pay 2 hero resources, which we have, but next summer we will start with no hero resources. Spring Draft, commune with nature is good. Fall from the Sky, we totally want it. Deadwood Library, we don't need more production. Leadership needs 3 hero tags, we only have 1. We spend 6 gold to acquire 2 scrolls. Summer with no hero resource. First, we sacrifice the Tablet of Destinies, the secret scroll we got from Marduk. We gain 1 dark matter from Sacrificial Chamber effect. Then we place a stronghold where hero is. Placement bonus we cover 3 gold, double it thanks to Nia, so 6 gold, and we also get the stronghold bonus, 1 hero resource. After that, we play Fall from the Sky, spend 21 gold, and we can seal a portal anywhere in the Outerlands. This one. We get the seal bonus, 1 resource of choice, 1 Lares, and we deal 1 damage to Set. Eternal's Scrolls grant Lumen Point at the end of the game, each one based on something different. Fall from the Sky grants Alpha Lumen Point for each your area next to the Void. Now we have 5 seal, so we can call Lumen for aid. This option is available only in solo game. We cover this slot on the solo board and we deal 1 damage to Set. After that we activate Lares to fight Set. As usual we add 1 hero resource and 1 Genasi. Set takes 1 and is almost gone. We get back to the Tortuga faction. We spend 7 gold and gain 2 resources of choice. 2 shamans. We activate shamanism. We sacrifice 4 shaman from it to scorch a Nil in a region where we own a vitae. This one. We gain the scorch bonus, 1 mithril, and we deal 1 damage to Set. It's the last damage. Set is banned from the Outer Lands. For the banish, we earn 1 more Lumen point. Set leaves a portal behind itself and bursts a wave of void energy all over the Outer Lands. To protect our hero from it, we have to sacrifice a life scroll, otherwise Nie gets swallowed by the void. We sacrificed this one and Nie is safe. We also gain 1 dark matter from the sacrifice, thanks to Sacrificial Chamber. Nothing more for this summer. Return the blessing and we choose the Witchcraft Blessing. Autumn. 6 dark matter turn into 3 Genasi. 5 mana into 5 dark matter. Then we produce 5 mana, 1 mithril, 2 hero resources, and 37 gold. We also gain 2 dark matter from the blessing. Void time. The void event shows a red claw. It is referred to Set that is no more in the Outer Lands. Next icon is yellow vortex, so it is Moloch. Moves this way. Then the event activates Moloch's curse. We sacrifice Shortcut, and as usual we gain 1 dark matter from Sacrificial Chamber. End of 6th Winter. We still have 4 summer to banish Marduk and Moloch. After that, the void will erupt, swallowing this part of the Outer Lands, and we will be defeated.